Hey guys, so today I wanted to just go over a couple of things and a couple of important things that I think are important about making sure that you're in optimal top shape to be able to continue and work hard day in and day out, month in and month out without ever slowing down. And the three things I have on a list of that I make sure that I take care of the most. Well, the one thing is my health, but there's three things and three components that I think come with those with the health. So the first point that I like to bring up is that I like to make sure that I get 8 hours of sleep. I know it's not always possible, but um, having enough sleep is important for you to be able to function and think sharply enough throughout the day and throughout your activities, and make sure you're giving the best brain effort that you can. There's been times where I've been only able to sleep five hours or so for 3-4 days in a row, and then I catch myself at the last day not really being productive because I can't think straight, I can't think clearly and sharply. I'm having trouble being creative or thinking of solutions and problems that to solve problems that come up. So one thing that I find really important is that sleep. 8 hours of sleep every day to make sure that you're fully rested to be thinking sharply and adequately and being productive enough for whatever it is that you're trying to do. The second point that I like to bring up is making sure that you're eating right. That's a tough one for me too. I find in everyday life, especially, you're working hard, you're busy all the time, and it's tough to get out there and make food. Especially, I find it's difficult to cook all the time because it does take quite a bit of time. Eventually I want to have somebody cooking for me because that would make my life so much easier. But I find that's the most difficult aspect of trying to eat right, is that it's the cooking part. As the cooking part takes time, making sure that you're having all your three square meals with snacks in between, and making sure you're making the right choices, because without eating right, at the end of the day, you feel burnt. You don't have energy. You feel exhausted. Midday comes along and you need to take a nap. You feel exhausted, and sometimes you feel like you haven't even done much. So I feel strongly about eating right, making sure that you're getting enough nutrients and good nutrients in your body to make sure that you can keep going these long hours or these long days, or many days in a row for that matter. The third point is making sure that you're taking care of yourself, as in going to the gym or working out and exercising. That's people take that for granted. They'll at least try and do something every day. It doesn't mean to say that you have to go to the gym every day, but at least get moving and exercising your body. Take a walk. You have a break or something at work, to try and walk down the street somewhere. Especially now that it's summertime and it's getting nicer out. Take advantage of the nice weather and try and get active. I catch myself I gave myself a limit of minimum. I have to go to the gym 3 times in a week. That's my minimum, no matter what. From working out, I do feel a lot stronger, a lot more confident. I feel that my body is efficient. I could last the days a lot easier and a lot less stress free. I find when I'm working out, and especially when you're busy and you're always tired, or you're working hard, or whatever it is that you're doing, you need to find an outlet for you to be able to release some stress. And it doesn't mean having to go to the gym. That's what I like to do. But some exercise, some form of exercise. So it doesn't mean you have to go and lift 100 pounds of weights all day long. But try and be active. Sometimes I don't go to the gym and I just do a workout at home. 20 minutes. At least I do something for 20 minutes consecutive, consistently straight. So it gets my heart pumping, gets me, my mind off things and stressful situations that might be coming up in my life. And then after that, it's hard to get going, but after you're done, once you're done, you do feel a lot better. Like once you're done, you're like, oh, that relief, that endorphins have been released in your mind. You're just like, you feel that peace. So that's a little bit what I'm trying to implement properly in my life. It's difficult to implement all three all the time, but just keep in mind and make a conscious effort of always trying to do it. So that's my little talking for today, for this month. And summer's coming around, just around the corner, and I hope everyone's has a little bit more motivation to try and take care of their body and their health for the summer. It's a little bit of motivation there if you can't always find it. So I'll see you guys next month.